A woman who pleaded guilty to a deadly DUI and hit and run learned her fate today. 73-year-old Audrey Murphy was sentenced to 20 years in prison, but will only serve 5.
Police say Murphy was under the influence when she rear-ended an SUV and left the scene. 29-year-old Jamie Freeman was a passenger in that SUV and died at the hospital. In September, Murphy pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges. Today, she was sentenced for the felonies. 10 on your side's Brandi Cummings was in court, and she is live in Chesapeake with what else we learned in court today. Brandi?
Well, Stephanie, Anita, we found out more details about what happened just before that wreck back in February. Also today in court, both Audrey Murphy and her son took the stand and both testified that Audrey Murphy had a drinking problem.
Please forgive me. Please forgive me.
An emotional day inside a Chesapeake courtroom as Audrey Murphy begged for forgiveness from the family of the woman she admitted to killing.
I don't have the words to tell you. I'm sorry. I am.
On the stand, Murphy admitted to going to a bar, playing a game, drinking, then going home less than 2 miles away. Murphy said it wasn't until officers approached her at her house that she knew she'd been in a wreck. She said her airbags never deployed. Prosecutor Amy Stinnett said a receipt from that day showed Murphy drank 5 rounds of vodka in less than 3 hours.
We had a citizen who saw her continuing to drive with her damaged vehicle, followed the vehicle and recorded his encounter with her. And the only way to describe it is her hood is smashed in and she has no clue.
On the stand, Murphy admitted that in addition to the alcohol, she'd taken arthritis medication and Percocet for pain. Murphy's son testified that the family knew of her drinking problem. It began when she retired in 2012.
Been a problem for majority of the family.
This is yet another tragic example of the mixing of alcohol and drugs and driving.
Judge John Brown sentenced Audrey Murphy to 20 years in prison with 15 years suspended. After the hearing, Murphy's attorney said he didn't agree with the decision.
There are other things he should have considered, so I'm disappointed in the sentence.
Now, in addition to the 5 years in prison, Murphy has also been given several other restrictions. One of them includes the fact that she can never drive again. She is also has to be on 15 years of good behavior, also on indefinite probation. We tried talking to someone from the Freeman family today about the case and the trial, but no one wanted to talk. For now, live in Chesapeake, I'm Brandi Cummings, 10 on your side.
The Commonwealth's attorney Nancy Parr sent us this statement in response to Murphy's sentencing. She said, people who choose to drive after drinking and or using drugs are playing Russian roulette with every innocent driver and passenger on the road. Hopefully, prison sentences, especially when publicized, will deter drivers from making that potentially fatal decision.